Most ad creatives don't fail because of bad media buying. They don't fail because of low budget, and they don't fail because of the algorithm. They fail at the psychology level, before any of that even has a chance to matter. I run a marketing agency, and for the last couple of years, we've built and edited creatives for coaches, agencies, and online business owners across multiple niches. And after watching what works and what gets ignored, the difference between an ad that converts and one that gets scrolled past almost every single time always comes down to the same thing: 7 psychology layers stacked on a specific order. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through every single one of them, so you know exactly what's happening inside someone's brain when they see your ad, so you can actually build ads that work with that philosophy, not against it. This is the psychology of a high converting ad creatives. So the first layer is camouflage. The first job of any ad is pretty damn simple. Don't look like an ad. Ads are everywhere. It's undeniable. It's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every platform, every scroll, even outside on the street. It's everywhere. And I guarantee you that people have already been burned before. They bought something that they see from an ad and it didn't work. So the brain learned to protect itself. The second someone sees your content and thinks, okay, this is an ad, they're gone. Their brain can tell it's an ad. So as soon as they noticed, they scroll past. This is why a raw video filmed on an iPhone will sometimes outperform an expensive production for the same offer and the same audience. And not because the quality is bad, but because it didn't feel like an ad. By the time they realized they were being sold to, they already heard the whole pitch. Now comes layer 2, relatability. Relatability isn't one thing, it's a stack. Does the person on the screen look like the buyer? Do they speak the same way? Do they even talk about the same problems? Are they the same age? Are they in the same environment? The strongest creatives eat all of this at the same time. And here's what most people miss. You need to be specific about the person you are targeting. When someone who is living that exact situation sees that, they don't feel sold to. They feel like someone made that specific ad for them. That's the shift. The ad becomes a message rather than just a piece of content that's meant to be sold. Layer 3, pain over pleasure. Most people, when they are creating ads, they always lead with what the buyer can gain. But data shows that they should actually do the opposite. They should actually enhance the pain point. Losing something hurts twice as much as gaining something feels good. So if you start an ad with what they gain with it, that's the first level. But if you lead with something that they are losing, that's the second level. That's the same effort, but it's twice the impact. So an example could be, instead of saying grow your personal brand in 30 days, compare that to every day you don't show up online, a less skilled competitor is taking clients. That should have been yours. It's a completely different emotional pole. Layer 4, emotional angles. People don't really buy with logic, they always buy with emotion. The emotional brain decides first. The logical brain just explains the decision afterwards. By the time someone reads your bullet points, they've already made up their mind. Emotion did that seconds before. This is why feature-heavy content always almost underperforms. Features talk to the part of the brain that isn't making the decision. So you need to pick one feeling. Either it's frustration, embarrassment, pride, resentment. Just build the entire creative around landing that one feeling. Every line, every example needs to support that one emotion. And when you're specific enough, the viewer doesn't just feel something, they recognize it. They know exactly how that makes them feel. And that recognition is when the defense comes down. And layer 5 is identity. This is the layer that does the most heavy lifting. They are watching, they are feeling that they are being understood, and the pain was landed, so the emotion hit. Now the creative has to answer a different question. Not how does this make me feel, but rather who do I become if I buy this? Because to be honest, no one is really buying your service. They are buying the version of themselves that has the result. Most people show the offer, they just show the features, they show the benefits, and that's all good, but they never show the after self. Before you build any creative, you need to ask this one question: what version of themselves does this buyer want to become? And on the ad, you show them that person, not just what you sell, you show them the persona that they want to become. Layer 6, the unique mechanism. After we hook them with the emotional side, the logical brain wakes up. Why not something else? Most people list features like fast delivery, great quality, experienced team, but that's not really a mechanism, that's just a list. A mechanism explains how you get the result, not we make your content look better, but rather we fix the hook, the pacing, and the structure so your viewer stays long enough to trust you before they even see an offer. So you need to give the viewer's brain a reason why they should buy from you, and the objection just disappears. So you need that unique mechanism that distinguishes yourself from everyone else. Layer 7, risk reversal. The brain has cleared every other question, but there is still one left. What if this doesn't work for me? This is what the viewer is probably thinking. So everything in this layer is about one thing: making the buyer feel like they are not risking anything by saying yes and buying your service or product. So you need three things. First is social proof. Other people like me already did this, so if it works for them, it's going to work for you. That's a banger. It works every single time when used correctly. Then you will need a guarantee. If this doesn't work, you will lose nothing. That's pretty much what you want to say. Then you need authority. Something or someone is credible enough and it's backing this formula, it's backing my system, it's backing the product. You need that guarantee and that authority. And you also need the social proof. So you stack up all these three and the brain runs out of reasons to say no. And that's the moment ad actually converts. Not when you push the sale like a maniac, but when the prospect can no longer find a reason not to buy. So here's what I want you to do. Open your last 10 ads or your competitors' last 10 ads, doesn't matter. Watch each one of them with this lens. Does this look like an ad or does it blend in? Is it speaking to one specific person or to everyone? Is it leading with pain or is it starting with gain? Is the emotion precise or generic, or does it show who they become or just what you are offering? Is the mechanism visible or is it just a feature list? And does it remove enough risk to kill the last objection? Most creatives hit like 2 or 3 out of these 7, but the ones who win consistently hit 5, 6, 7. And once you start watching content this way, you cannot unsee it. And once you find a winning format, you just need to double down on that winning format and create multiple variations, and you have yourself a bunch of winning ads, really high converting rate. So now that you understand everything about the psychology of an ad, the next question is, what does this look like in practice? How to actually build a creative system around this? Where do the ideas come from? How to keep producing content that converts consistently? So you can click on this video right here, where I walk you through the exact system we use here at GC Media to keep producing winning creatives on demand. And if you want to work with us directly, click on the first link below.